Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on this soft glam. It's a purple silver moment. It has a little touch of glitter. I wanted to create something easy that you can recreate. So if you're interested in how I got this makeup look, then please keep watching. Now we're gonna go ahead and start with the Touch and Soul No Pore Blem Primer. And again, you're gonna put this on the center of the face. I wanted a more glowy look today, so I'm going to use this Touch of Soul Glassy. And I'm gonna put it on the top of my cheekbones and all the highlighted areas. As usual, I'm gonna go ahead and prep and prime my face. I'm going to use the Bear With Me primer spray. For foundation, I'm going to go in with the Becca Ultimate Coverage in the shade Buttercup. I'm going to place this on the face as usual. This foundation is a little light on me, so I will go in with a second foundation, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade 108 Caramel Beige. Now I'm going to buff that in with my Luxie 532 Round Top Blender brush. Now, as you know, I do go in with a brush and then I will pounce it out with my beauty blender after. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 18. And I will place this underneath the eyes, down the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, my chin, and a little bit on the center of the forehead. Then go in and blend it out with my beauty blender. As you all know, I do use my concealer as the primer for my lids. To set under my eyes, I'm going to use the e.l.f. HD powder in translucent and go ahead and place that underneath the eyes. I am using the Real Techniques setting brush. To set my face, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 240 Golden Beige. Go ahead and use my Morphe G7 face brush. Now this face powder is a little dark on me and I use it whenever I use the Becca foundation because, as you know, the foundation's a little light on me, so this gives me a little bit more color. For contour, I'm going to use the Pretty Vulgar Bronze B, and I'm going to take my Morphe E4 contour brush and I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna stamp, and then I'm gonna brush upwards. For the contour of my face, as you know, I do go on the corners of my forehead, underneath my chin and my jawline, and down the bridge of my nose. To blend out the contour, I'm going to go in with the Physician Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer. And I am using my Aesthetica P12 blending brush. To start off with the eyes, I'm going to go in with the Morphe 3503 Fierce by Nature palette, and I'm going to go in with the lightest shade in the palette. I use this as the base for all my eyeshadows. I am using the Morphe E12 blending brush. Now I'm going to go in with the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss palette, and I'm going to go in with the shade Hush Hush. Going in with my Morphe N540 blending brush, I'll place that color on as my transition shade. Going back to my Morphe palette, I'm going to take this shade and I'm going to go ahead and place that on the crease of my eyes, starting from the outer corner going in. To place the color, I'm using the Sonia Kashuk blending brush. Changing the palette, I'm going back to the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I'm going to take this shade here called Rockstar and going in with a different brush. This one's a more flat tapered blending brush, and this is from Sonia Kashuk. You're going to start by placing it on the outer corner of your eye and blending upwards to intensify the outer corner so it has more of a transition within the shades, and also build the depth on the outer corner of the eye. You will see I will drag this color underneath the eye and blend it out with whatever I have left on the brush. I will go back to my Morphe blending brush and I'm going to go ahead and blend those colors together. I will also change my brush and go into the Sonia Kashuk and blend underneath the eyes. Now I'm taking the Luxie 141 mini round brush and I'm going to take the Jaclyn Hill palette and go into Mystic, and I'm going to place this on the outer corner of my eye towards the lower part of my eyelid and start blending upwards. This is just building the intensity of the outer corner of the eye so that when you place the lighter shade and you blend them together, it has a more gradient effect. Back to that Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to take this purplish silvery color. It's called Ballsy, and I'm going to take it with my finger and place it on the inner third of my eye, corner of my eye, to the center. And like always, I do start off with my finger and place the product. I will take a synthetic brush. This one is the Morphe M167 flat brush, and I will take that shade and wet it with a little bit of the setting spray to intensify the color. Now to blend those colors out, I do take that Luxie round brush and I mesh the lid shade color with the outer corner color. Now to give this eye look a little bit more pop, I will go into the e.l.f. Bling Bling Glitter Shadow, and I will use the Alamar Flat Definer brush and place that on the top of the inner third corner of the eye. And what I do, I kind of pat the eyelid so that way when I open my eyelids, it doesn't transition into the top of my eyes because I do have hooded eyes. So I pat it down to make sure that it's dry. Now I'm just going to finish the eye and start blending and buffing underneath the eyes to make sure that the colors are all blended seamlessly. I do go back in with that Hush Hush color in the Jaclyn Hill palette. To line my waterline, I'm going to go in with the Morphe Coconut Eyeliner Pencil. For mascara, I'm going to go in with my favorite mascara. It's the Big Ego from Tarte, and I'm going to coat the top and bottom lashes. For blush, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Geek Soulmate blush, and I'm using the Real Technique blush brush. Place it on the apples of my cheeks and also a little flush of color on my nose. For highlighter, I'm going in with the Dose of Color Desi and Katie collab, and this shade is Mírame. I am using a Moda Studio highlighter brush. And as usual, go ahead and put that on the top of your cheekbones, corner of your temples or forehead, down the bridge of your nose, cupid's bow, and a little bit on the chin. And as you all know, I do take my beauty blender, I wet it, and I start setting all those powders all together so that way I have a more glowy look. To set the face, as usual, I will take the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist and go ahead and spray that and also fan it out. To line my lips, I'm going to use the Kylie Dolce K lip liner. For liquid lipstick, I'm going to use the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick in the shade Celebrity Skin. I will go in and clean up the outer corner of the lips to make sure it's nice and seamless. For gloss, I'm going to go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. And that, guys, completes this look. I hope you enjoyed it. It's really easy to recreate. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye, guys.